Cutie Pies, I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Thursday, September the 28th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8. I know that's high for some people, but I really enjoy this episode because there were some people on here, my favorites, and I loved it. All right, let's get into it. First, we're going to go to Jocelyn. So she's playing with the kids and everything while Carly is checking out Drew in the hospital. And Ava comes in. And she was like, Ava, what are you doing here? And she was like, I wanted to tell Avery good night. So, Ava is playing with Avery and all of them. And then, Trina talks to Jocelyn because she wants to let her know to the we've made it to New York. And so, of course, they were happy about that. So when Jocelyn comes back in, she talks to Ava and she says, yes, Trina made it. And, she sees that Ava was kind of she didn't mind leaving, but she kind of wanted to stay a little bit. So Jocelyn was like, there's more than enough food for us here. Why don't you stay? Because they have something in common, which they both love Trina. And it was like, well, thanks. So she stays, and then she gets the girls to bed, but they're waiting on a bedtime story for Jocelyn. Now, when they're waiting on this, she hears from Carly, this is Jocelyn. She hears from Carly that Drew is, is out of the woods. He's recovering. He woke up and everything. So she's happy about that. Now, Ava hears this, did she hear from? No. She heard from Dex. She talked to Dex. So then we see that Ava talks to Jocelyn about dating somebody in the business. She said it's very hard, and Jocelyn was just like, but why do you care? And she said, because you're close friends to Trina, and if it affects her, it affects me. So she said, Jocelyn, you got to have your eyes wide open when you date somebody in this lifestyle. And Jocelyn was like, she understood and everything. And then Ava finally leaves. Now, when Ava leaves, she tells Nina, girl, don't worry, you didn't get Drew killed. He all right. He's recovering, and everything. So that's pretty much it with them, y'all. So then, speaking of Drew, we see. So speaking of Drew, we see Carly is in the hospital room. And she's, fretting about Drew. And she was asking the nurse, is he okay? How's he really doing? And Drew says, I'm doing much better now that I see you. So he's awake. And of course, she's happy about that. So she talks to Drew, and he says, he doesn't really say much about the attack because at this point, the warden and Jordan comes in. Now, the warden and Jordan met on the outside, and Jordan says she wants an investigation because those men had too much time to attack Drew. So that means police officers were involved. So she wants a record of everybody who was working that day and everything. And the warden says, yes, because this was not supposed to happen to Drew. So I definitely want to get in, figure this out. So they go in with Drew, and Carly finds out that's the warden with Jordan. And she was like, how could you let this happen? Y'all are supposed to be protecting the inmates and everything. And Jordan says she wants us to help, find out who did this to Drew as much as we do. Drew says he can't really remember anything. And the warden said, this wasn't supposed to happen to you. I say, do y'all not hear how the warden's talking? Or whatever. But anyway, so they tell her that they're doing everything they can to get Drew out of that prison because he's not supposed to be there. And so that's it with them pretty much, y'all. They leave, and she's more than ever convinced that this was an inside job between inmates as well as not police officers, but correctional officers and everything. So they want to get to the bottom of this. And Drew is with Carly, and she just makes a vow to him that she's getting him out of Pittenville. They're going to try to see if they can make some exceptions for Drew so he doesn't have to go back to Pittenville and everything. And that's pretty much it with them, y'all. So then we go over here. Let me see if I'm okay. Then we go over here and we see Mason and Cyrus. While we're on this storyline, I'll keep going. We see Mason and Cyrus. Mason sits down with his sucker, and Cyrus says, what happened? How is Drew? And he said, the only thing I know about Drew is he in surgery. And he says, maybe Sonny flipped Betty. He said, maybe Sonny did flip Betty, and that's how he got the information. He said, no, it was Ava. Ava is the one who gave that information. And unfortunately for Drew, everyone has to, be punished if you go to the dark side. I said, Cyrus, y'all need to stop. Don't use the Lord. Don't use the Lord's name so that you can feel justified in what you're doing. This is not the first time in history we've seen this. But anyways, he tells him he doesn't believe it's Betty, and you're an idiot to think that it was Ava. And he says, I want you to, she needs to pay. And he said, Nicholas said we couldn't touch her. He says, Nicholas isn't running the show. I am, and she needs to pay. And I said, so Cyrus has not changed. He's just using the Lord's name to say he's changed, but he's still the same old Cyrus. Okay, got it. So, anyways, then we see, if Cyrus is this bad, why wasn't he going against Victor? Because Victor was running amok. He wasn't doing nothing then. But anyways, then we see that's pretty much it with y'all. So, and did y'all see the way Mason looked like he didn't really want to do that? Did y'all see that? I don't know. Anyways, then we move. Hold on. So that's it with the whole Drew, Cyrus, who's going after Sonny, all of that thing. That's it. That's all. We're moving on. So we go over here to my favorites, Trina and Spencer. So they arrived in New York. I said, hotel is. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting like a big, nice suite. This like the room they were in when they were in on the boat on the haunted. What is it? The haunted star. This body looked like that room. But anyways, she loves it and he loves it too, and they're excited. She calls Jocelyn because they're kissing and they have caviar. He's gotten caviar, and caviar is disgusting to me. I don't know how people eat it, but he has caviar and champagne. I said, champagne? How old are y'all? Okay. But so they have all this and they're eating and stuff, and then he says, okay, they're eating and then they're kissing and all that. It's cute, y'all. It's real cute. And then he tells her, okay, I'm going to go take a shower so they can go out and get ready to go to a show. And she says, okay. So once they do that, she gets on the phone with Jocelyn. I told you earlier she got on the phone with Jocelyn. So she gets on the phone with her and she tells her, oh gosh, girl, it's so cute. It's real special. And she said, are you nervous? What's going on? And she said, no, she's not really nervous. She's just excited and everything. So Jocelyn's like, call me, girl, and tell me all the details. She said, well, not all the details, but yes, most of the details. And she was like, I will. But she's having a really good time and everything. So it's cute. And then, of course, she called her mom and left a message and let her. Baby, did I miss when she told Portia that she was going away with Spencer? I'm going to have to go back to some episodes to see if I missed that part. Because, baby, I know the Portia must have busted her good when she said she was going away with Spencer. But anyways. So she gets off the phone with Jocelyn and everything, and then I guess she goes in and she takes her shower and gets dressed, and Spencer, he walking around outside because he's nervous, right? Because they getting dressed, and they look real cute and grown up. He wearing his suit, and she come out, she's wearing her little dress, and somebody in the comments, not my comments on Instagram, they don't talk about it. She's not cute. I said, baby, what eyes do you have? This is a cute young lady. But I mean, I guess it's to each their own, but I think she's cute. But anyway, so she comes out and he was like, wow, you look so pretty and everything. And she was like, thank you. And then he says, I have, a necklace for you, a gift. And so she puts it on and he puts it around her. And it was real cute and dainty. He said, I want you to remember our, trip together. You always have it so you can always remember. It's real cute, y'all. And so then, they're gonna go out and enjoy their night. And so we get to see the first night of Spencer and Trina, the first day of Spencer and Trina enjoying their trip in New York. And it's cute. I liked it. So it's real cute, y'all. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of their trip, and everything. Moving right along, child, we're gonna go over here, and that's what really made it a 10 for me. not, did I say 10? I meant 8. That's what real. Well, I'll give these two a 10 because the romance part of it, they gave us love in the afternoon. And sometimes it don't have to be intimacy. It could just be watching two people go out on a date. So for them, I'm giving a 10. And I'm going to give Sasha and them a 10 too because I've said, y'all better be setting Gladys up. So, okay. Sasha tells Gladys, Gladys, go down to the station and tell what happened. Um, tell what happened and what's going on with the doctor and how y'all set me up. And Gladys said, Sasha, if I tell Sonny gonna kill me. I said, baby, if he find out what you doing right now, he gonna kill you. So you might as well fall on the sword. And she said, no, I can't do it. And Sasha said, you owe me, Gladys. You say you love me and and you care about me, then do what you need to do. And she tells her, okay, okay. And so then we see that Gladys gets out into the hall. She said, don't tell people I'm here or I'm out or anything, Gladys. Don't say anything. Don't tell anything. And Gladys says, okay, I'm not. Go. She said, go down to the station. And Gladys says, okay. Why Gladys, the first thing she did when she got outside, I said, where is Sam? Sam should have been there to walk the woman to the station. The first thing Gladys did was call and said, I have information about a fugitive. She ratted Sasha out. And I said, y'all better be playing with me right now. So anyways, we go to the station and Dr. Montague has come in and they're talking to him. It's Mac, it's Cody. It's Mac, it's Dante talking to him in the interrogation room. And Cody has just been brought out, so he's looking in on it all. Of course, they asked Dr. Montague about, you said that was your coat, right? Well, we found pills. And he says, oh, it must have been Cody. He was probably the one who was sneaking those pills into Sasha. We had been seeing drugs in her system. And they said, okay, well, that explains it. I say, what? And so he's walking Dr. Montague out, and Cody was like, no, you can't do this. And he attacked Dr. Montague. Now, around this time, Sasha comes in, and they're like, Sasha, what are you doing here? Why are you arrested or whatever? And Sasha was like, Gladys, baby, when Sasha saw that it was Gladys that had turned her in when because the police had came to Sasha's door after Gladys had called and said she had a fugitive, and they took Sasha in, and she said, Gladys, why? Because girl, Gladys said, I can't get into trouble behind this, and plus she still wants Sasha's money. I said, after all this, you still want access to these girls' money and everything? Gladys, what's wrong with you? Anyways, so now at the police station, it's Matt, Cody, and Dante on one side. It's Sasha and Dr. Montague, and it's Sasha and Gladys on the other side. And they saying, we're going to take Sasha back to Ferncliff. And she begging them, please don't take me back. Please don't take me back. No. And they said, it's just, Sasha, it's just till we get this all straightened out. It's just for a little while. And so Cody is all upset, and he's telling Matt, we can't go back. We can't go back. I'm not, you can't send her back because she's in danger. And Max said it's just for a little while until we getting it all straightened out or whatever. So Gladys goes in the interrogation room and Dr. Montague is out. I said, y'all just left him alone. What's going to happen here? I thought Dr. Montague and Gladys were going to go in there and really talk. So he goes in there and he says, Gladys, how are you doing? And she said, how do you think I'm doing? My daughter-in-law is worse off or whatever. And he says, oh, she's going to be fine. I'm going to see to it. I said, Gladys, nothing in you is telling you, let me tell what he's done. She's still not talking. She still won't give up Dr. Montague because once she's scared of Sonny, she wants access to Sasha's money still. And yeah, all of that. So then we see that Sasha is taken to Ferncliff and she begs Dante, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Dante, don't let him do this. And the man starts strapping Sasha to the bed and doing all that. And Dante said, Sasha, we're just going to figure all this out. And she said, Dante, no, please. But he leaves. And then guess who appears at the window? Dr. Montague with his child. And Sasha looks up and she's like, no. And I said, y'all got to be setting this up. This got to be a setup for them to see because Gladys wouldn't break, so they couldn't get proof that way. But this has got to be a setup for them to see who Gladys really is and then also catch Dr. Montague in the act. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Do y'all think this is all set up? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. That's all I have for you today. It was a good episode to me. That's why I'm giving it an 8. It was a good episode. Anyways, guys, don't be safe, and I will see you tomorrow for the final episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.